The Architect I Admire, Part 1. Have you ever looked at a beautiful building and wondered who created it? Every great building begins with an idea. Before the first brick is laid, before the workers arrive, and before the doors are opened, someone imagines the entire project. That person is an architect. The architect I admire is someone who combines creativity, intelligence, and responsibility. An architect does much more than draw buildings. They design places where people live, work, study, and create memories. Their work can shape a city and improve the quality of life for thousands of people. What impresses me most is their ability to turn a simple idea into a real structure. They begin with a blank sheet of paper, but through imagination, planning, and hard work, they create something that may stand for generations. An architect must think carefully about every detail. A building should be beautiful, but it must also be safe, comfortable, and practical. Architects work closely with engineers, builders, and clients to make sure every project is successful. I also admire their patience. Designing a building takes time. Sometimes they need to revise their plans many times before finding the best solution. Instead of giving up, they continue improving their ideas until everything is just right. Architecture is more than construction. It is a form of art that meets science. Every building tells a story about the people, the culture, and the dreams behind it. Whenever I see a well-designed house, a modern skyscraper, a beautiful bridge, or a peaceful museum, I remember that an architect first imagined it. That thought inspires me because it reminds me that every great achievement starts with a vision. This is one of the main reasons why I admire architects. They don't simply build structures, they create places where people can live, learn, work, and dream. In the next part, I will talk about the qualities that make a great architect and why their work continues to inspire people around the world. The Architect I Admire, Part 2. One of the greatest qualities of an architect is creativity. They can look at an empty piece of land and imagine a place filled with life, beauty, and purpose. While many people only see empty space, an architect sees endless possibilities. However, creativity alone is not enough. An architect must also be an excellent problem solver. Every project has challenges, such as limited space, changing weather, strict budgets, and safety requirements. Instead of seeing these as obstacles, architects see them as opportunities to create smarter and better designs. Another reason I admire architects is their attention to detail. Every window, door, staircase, and wall is carefully planned. They think about how sunlight enters a room, how fresh air flows through a building, and how people move comfortably from one place to another. Architects also care about the environment. Today, many of them design eco-friendly buildings that save energy, reduce pollution, and protect natural resources. They believe that beautiful buildings should also help create a healthier future for everyone. Behind every successful building are months or even years of planning, teamwork, and dedication. Architects work closely with engineers, construction workers, and clients to make sure every idea becomes reality. When I learn about architecture, I realize that great buildings are never created by chance. They are the result of knowledge, patience, creativity, and countless hours of hard work. That is why I have deep respect for architects and everything they do. The Architect I Admire, Part 3. The Architect I Admire teaches me that every great achievement begins with a vision. Before success becomes visible, it first exists as an idea in someone's mind. That lesson can be applied not only to architecture, but also to our own lives. Whenever I face a difficult challenge, I remember that even the tallest buildings started with a simple sketch. Success is built one step at a time through planning, learning, and determination. I also admire the responsibility that architects carry. They design places where families live, children learn, patients recover, and people work every day. Their decisions affect the safety, comfort, and happiness of many people. That is a responsibility that deserves great respect. Architecture reminds us that beauty and function can exist together. A building should not only look impressive, but also serve people well. This balance between creativity and responsibility is one of the reasons I admire this profession so much. Although I am not an architect, I can still learn valuable lessons from them. I can dream bigger, prepare more carefully, solve problems with patience, and never stop improving my skills. In my opinion, architects are not only designers of buildings, they are designers of hope, progress, and the future. Their work becomes part of history and leaves a lasting impact on communities for many generations. Thank you for listening to my story about the architect I admire. I hope this story inspires you to appreciate the people who quietly shape the world around us. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next English storytelling video. Goodbye, and have a wonderful day.